Shalom, everybody. This is Mayor El Kabas from the breslov-therapy Memorial Community. I would like to explain a bit about what this is exactly and what is the purpose of this memorial community. It is a place where you can create a page in memory of a loved one, a parent, a grandparent, a sibling, a dear friend, whatever. And in this page, you can have collected unlimited amounts of pictures, photos, memories about that loved one. Share it with family and friends. So you don't have to go looking for all types of pictures and everything. You have everything in one place. In addition, you have the option to light a digital memorial candle in memory of that loved one. In addition, once you create a page, you get a 2 week advance notice of their birthday and also of their yahrzeit, so you can get ready for that. Bezat Hashem. So it is something special and makes it easier to have in one place, like we said, everything, all the memories of that loved one. And that's what it is. The goal is that it goes towards supporting the dissemination of Rabbi Nachman's teachings. Why this is important is that it gives some type of merit for those people who believe in Rabbi Nachman's life-changing teachings. So anything associated with them is a very eternal merit for those who are living, but also can benefit those who've passed on also. So the proceeds towards this memorial page go towards support in spreading Rabbi Nachman's teachings. All it costs is $36 US dollars once a year, yearly. It's a repeat yearly subscription. It renews itself every year, and it's there for as long as you want it to be, and you add memories. Also, friends and family can also add memories to it, and pictures and videos, all unlimited. You'll see that on the link below where it says $36 for the memorial page. Once you do that, if you go ahead and do that, then you'll see down after all the subscription levels, there's also a plus sign, a button with a plus sign. Click on that to actually create the page. First, you need though to make the subscription, where it says $36 for the memorial page, which is down below. You can see under the video, and then after that, go down. You'll see a plus sign. Click on that to create the actual page. There are higher benefits. For example, someone who would also like to have a Yahrzeit candle lit in memory of their loved one here in Jerusalem by Rabbi Nachman's chair. There's a lot of significance in Rabbi Nachman's chair. In number one, that it's used till today as the Kisei Eliyahu whenever there's a Brit Milah in the main Breslov synagogue, the Grand Breslov synagogue in Mea Shearim. So that chair is used as the Kisei of Eliyahu Navi, where they place the baby before the circumcision. Besides that, it has a very subtle significance for many followers of Rabbi Nachman, knowing that he actually sat on this chair, and it's sentimental. So we have the option of having a candle lit for your loved one on their yahrzeit right next to the Rabbi Nachman's chair. That's for $72 a year, once a year. It's a yearly subscription. In it, like we said, you get the candle lit in Yerushalayim, plus the memorial page. Above that, we have another upgraded benefit of having also, in addition to the candle and the memorial page, to have Mishnayot learned on the day of the yahrzeit of your loved one. Mishnah has the same letters as Neshama and is known as being the most perpetuous learning for the benefit of the soul on the day of their yahrzeit. So to have the Mishnayot learned on the yahrzeit, the candle lit on the yahrzeit, plus the memorial page, that is $148 a year, US. You can see the link down below. Click on that, fill in the subscription details, and then go to the plus click button underneath to actually fill in and create the page. Above that, something special. It's called the Rabbi Nachman Torah Memorial Dedication, where on the yahrzeit, or if the yahrzeit falls on Shabbat, where it's not possible, so right after the yahrzeit, a class is given, a class in Rabbi Nachman's teachings and Breslov teachings on the yahrzeit or around the yahrzeit in memory of the loved one. And that's in addition to the Mishnayot being learned on the day of the yahrzeit, and the candle being lit on the day of the yahrzeit here in Jerusalem, and the memorial page. That is $360 a year. That you can see a button down below there where it says $360. You click on that to subscribe. And once you've subscribed, to go down, click on the plus button to fill in the details of creating the page. And Last, Achron Chaviv, but not least, is to have also Kaddish recited on the day of the Yahrzeit. This applies to people who have no living sons or children to say Kaddish in memory of the loved one. So we will actually say the Kaddish on the day of the Yahrzeit of the loved one, plus a class given on the day of the Yahrzeit or around the Yahrzeit if it falls on Shabbat, for example, or Friday, whatever, and plus the Mishnayot learned, and the candle lit, and the memorial page, all this for $500 annually. So you can see that down below on the button that says $500. You click on that, make the subscription, and then follow with the next line. You have the plus button. Visit Hashem. May Rabbi Nachman's teachings bring merit to those alive and those who passed on, and those who believe the power of Rabbi Nachman's teachings know that it is an unbelievable merit to have some association with them. B'ezrat Hashem. Thank you, and hope you subscribe. All the best. Shalom, shalom.